Hello class, welcome back. We're going to go over the robot vacuum and the different requirements for each level that you have to do to complete this, as well as a quick tutorial in each level and how to actually do this in VS Code. So for level 1, you just have to bounce between all 4 walls. For level 2, you have to use a variable block to set your threshold. And then for level 3, your robot has to turn a random degree so that your pattern is changing up. So we're going to jump over to VS Code. And as we see here, I've done one thing already. I've set my drive velocity and my turn velocity to 100% so my robot moves a little bit faster. One more thing I'm going to do is I'm also going to start with my pen moving down because it makes it easier for me to track where my robot has actually moved. I'm going to use a forever loop, so anything inside of this loop will just continually repeat and repeat and repeat and repeat. Right? And what do I want it to do? It's going to drive forward. Right? And it will drive forward until, so it will do that, and it will wait until, and then here we go, we'll choose something is less than 50. Well, the distance in millimeters in front of it, distance sensing, is less than, and I'm going to change 50 to 100. Once it senses something within 100, I want it to turn, right? So we are going to turn right for not 90 degrees, because then it would just come right up here and turn right and hit that wall. I'm going to have it turn 100 degrees. So hopefully it'll come and it'll turn, bounce somewhere over here, then bounce somewhere over here, then bounce somewhere over here. So we'll play it and we'll see. We drive forward, we hit the wall. Oh, I never changed it. There we go. 100 degrees. There we go. Now it drives forward, and there we go. It's at a little bit more of an angle. And we go, and we hit all 4 walls. So great. That's level 1. For level 2, all we have to do is create our variable. So we can say set my variable. Now I can rename my variable, and I'm going to rename it wall. And I will set wall to 100. Then what I do is I take this wall and I replace the 100 in here. There you go. That's the only difference between level 1 and level 2. Because we didn't really change anything else, the rest of our program's not going to change. Or how it actually moves isn't going to change. So there we go. And finally, for level 3. For level 3, our robot has to rotate a random amount of degrees. So we're going to pick a random number, and that's going to go in 4 degrees. It's going to pick a random number between, I am going to say 90 to 180. For this one, you also have to use the pen. And then we will play it. And as we see, it'll rotate different amounts. And the idea behind this is it gives my robot more of a chance to cover more of the ground if you were vacuuming. Once you've done this, make sure that you save it. So you come up here and name it. And I'll say Mr. W vacuum level 3. Right? I'll rename it. Then I can come over here, File, Save to your device. It'll download right here. And this downloaded file is what you would upload into the classroom. Thank you guys for listening and watching, and I hope this helps.